Hello everyone, I'm Omkar and today we will be presenting our group topic, that is national and international food laws and integrated food laws. My group members are Almas Rahamathulla and Ayesha Khalifa. The Food Safety and Standards Act regulated the manufacture, storage, distribution, sale and import of food products to ensure the availability of safe and nutritious food for human consumption. FSSI law with respect to fish and fishery products. So at the start of this slide, some of you might have questioned that what is FSSI law and how does it work. So FSSI is an act to consider laws related to food and to establish the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India for laying down science-based standards for articles of food and to regulate their manufacture, storage, distribution, sale and import to ensure availability of safe and wholesome food for human consumption. In previous slide, we just saw what is FSSI law and how does it work. And in this slide, we will see some of the FSSI laws. So these are some of the laws that I picked from 2017 edition that they were released. And before moving on this slide, let me just tell you that these laws keeps changing or updating for the human safety purposes. The FSSI has revised the standards for frozen shrimp, frozen fin fish, and frozen fin fillets. The FSSI has also prescribed comprehensive standards for canned fishery products, ready-to-eat fin fish, shellfish, curry in reportable pouches, sardine oil, edible fish powder, fish pickles, frozen minced fish meat, dried prawns, and in this slide we will see requirements of raw materials and preparation methods for some of the common fish products like prawns, fin fish, fin fillets and cephalopods, etc. Requirements of raw materials: the raw materials shall not contain more than 100 milligram or kilogram of histamine. This shall only be applied for some of the species that are mentioned below. Preparation method for some of the fish products: the shrimp or prawn, fin fish, fin fillets and cephalopods after preparation shall be subjected to a freezing process according to the following conditions. The freezing process shall be carried out in appropriate equipment. The water used for cooking shall be of potable quality of clean sea water. The product should be kept deep frozen to maintain its quality during transportation, storage and distribution. Frozen products shall be processed and packaged to minimize hydration and dehydration and oxidation. The practice of repacking frozen products under control conditions which shall maintain the quality of the product. Standards for canned fishery products. The new regulations have collective standards for all canned fishery products instead of individual standards as was given previously in the regulations. Canned fishery products are obtained from the categories of finfish, crustaceans, and mollusks. Canned fishery products are packed in hermetically sealed containers and shall have receiving a processing treatment sufficient to ensure commercial sterility. Presentation of can. The can shall not show any visual external effects like denting, paneling, swelling, or rusting. The contents of can on opening shall not display any appreciable disintegration. Pieces from which portions have separated or out would be treated as disintegrated units. The percentage of the detached portion of fish calculated on the basis of the drain mass shall not exceed 5% by mass based on the average of 5 cans. The product shall have the odor, flavor and color characteristic of the species.
Hello everyone, my topic is about food laws. My topic is International Food Law, which is Codex Alimentarius. In Codex Alimentarius, it's about food safety and which food is good for everyone. For example, there are different types of foods in the industry, can be considered from the marine industry or the aquaculture industry. There will be specific amount and specific content that should be present in specific product to help it to be good for the consumers and their consumer safety. There are different laws that protect these consumers' right. For example, there are fssai, gmp, and then there is codex. Codex is an international food law, and these batches have guidelines and codes for the practice of contribution to the safety and the quality of the food produced. Then it helps for consumer that consumer can trust the food which is codex approved, and there will be hence surety and purity of the food and in their quality. Then the Codex Alimentarius in volume 9A, it is discussed that the second edition, that all the codex standards and the guidelines adopted by the codex commission with regards to fish and fishery products up to and including those texts adapted to the 24th session according to the new edition of July 2001. In this we can say there are different types of aquaculture product, which can be fish pellet, fish food, fishery products, which can be frozen fillets or the fish fillets and minced fish flesh and mixtures of those. There are different guidelines that should be produced so there is no contamination in the food, and hence there is a purity of the food.
Hello everyone, myself Almas Rahamathulla. Today I am going to talk about GMP, Goods Manufacturing Practices. GMP is a system that ensures the good quality standard products. Goods manufacturing practices are the practices required in order to conform to the guidelines recommended by agencies that control the authorization and licensing of manufacture and sale of the food. GMP regulation address issues including record keeping, personal qualification, sanitation, cleanliness, equipment verification, process validation, and complaint handling. Seafood process with GMP. GMP is required by federal law, and for seafood it focuses on 8 control steps. These regulations are the key to produce good, safe, quality products. Number 1, safe water. The water used in processing must be drinking standards. Number 2 is clean contact surface. Any surface that the fish product touches should be kept sanitized. These include tables, basket, gloves, knives, etc. Number 3, cross contamination prevention. It happens when bacteria from something dirty comes in contact with something clean. Ways to prevent this is keep raw and cooked seafood separate all time. Maintain low temperature in process with the fishes with around 41 degrees Celsius. Number 4, employee health. A sick employee can spread the germs to the product, so they must be sent home for the good safety of the product. Number 5, employee sanitation. Enforce hand washing among your employees. This is the best way to avoid the spread of germs. Number 6, adulterant protection. An adulterant is a substance that will contaminate other. Packaging material and surface should be protected from liquid condensation. Number 7, pest control. Pest carrying bacteria and diseases can destroy your product, so it is mandatory to sanitize the area. This includes maintaining the grounds outside and around the processing plant, as well as the use of indoor controls. Number 8 is the labeling. All chemical products like cleanser should be clearly labeled and properly stored separately from processing area, so that the fishes and packaging are not mistakenly exposed to toxins. So the conclusion is, with these GMPs as an important business tool, your fishes and fish product is consistently known to be safe, fresh and wholesome. You can command a high dollar value or a great share of the market with repeated customers. Good product, good value. Thank you.